Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Pocket Monsters Green. Last time we got our starter, Incon, who's a salad, battled Alpha, pretty much got a ton of stuff done, got the mail and delivered it to Outsider. So now he's giving us the Pokedex. Yes, Grandpa, just leave it all to me. Omega, it's a pity that it wouldn't be your turn next. You're right. Borrow a map of the city from my elder sister. Tell my elder sister not borrow it to Omega. You'll waste your energy through your having arrived at Lotus Pool. Lotus Pool? Wait, where was Lotus Pool? Oh, right. I don't have a map. Okay, then let's head over to Alpha's house and check that map to see where the Lotus Pool is. I think it was somewhere around here. Well, okay, there's a Red Lotus Island. That's why it sounded kind of familiar. It's a map of the Northeast. Are you happy if it was stolen by us? It is said that Grandpa Outsider had requested you to do the work. It must be really hard. This is for you. And I have received a town map. And no jingle for that either. When you want to know what the name of the town is and where you are, using the map pamphlet is enough. Okay, well thank you. Crud. Don't you just hate it when a phone rings when you're recording? I sure do. Okay, and also last time, I never even encountered a wild Pokemon, or pocket monster, or pet. Whichever one you want to call them. And I'm starting to think that this might be a similar thing here. Oh, never mind, we got a random encounter. Whoa, a Rattata, or Wild Kellar jumps out. Level 2. So, let's go all out with Salad. Wagtail? Okay, that's Tail Whip then. Well, at the very least, he's not lowering my attack like Shadow was back in the first rival battle. I'm definitely gonna be buying some Pokeballs. Kellar falls down. Or whatever they're gonna be called. I'm gonna have to probably make a chart or something to know what items are what in this, because it's gonna be very easy to get them mixed up. And I went into the wrong building. Welcome! What are you looking for? I think I'll purchase something. Whoa! Monster Ball, Detoxicate, Cure... Okay, so basically, Pokeball, or Antidote, Paralyze Heal, and Burn Heal. At least I think that's what that is. So I think I'll get my usual 5 of those. And get a couple of antidotes, or Detoxicate Cures. Is it Detoxicate Cure? Is it $500? Yes, please. Thanks for your coming. There. Okay, so now, let's see. Well, there's nothing in the routes over here that I need for my team. Well, for my finalized team, but actually, the closest that my next team member will be is probably by Diglett's Cave. So yeah, that pretty much gives you a good idea of what my next team member is. It's definitely not going to be a Kellar. Ooh, level 4, that's pretty good. Oh, and he goes all out as well. Okay, nice. Definitely a better difference in damage than what he did to me. Okay, one more go all out, and that should be enough damage on Kellar. Besides, Hyper Fang as early as... Oh, come on! Why'd you have to hit home? Oh well, at the very least I get to level 7. And remember Parasite again. That, I believe, is Leech Seed. At the very least, I've, considering all the attack names and items are gonna be named differently, I've written down where, which levels or TMs or HMs each of my team members will be learning them all, so then I can just easily keep track of it. Okay, goods. Let's see, Monster Ball. Go! Omega has used Monster Ball. And wonderful, Keller were finally caught. The data of Keller was recorded in the illustrated handbook Het again. Whoa, that really goes out of the boundaries and cuts off the boundary. Keller, the mouse pet, has long and sharp tooth which always grows up by biting off or shaving off the hard object, swims with 3 toe webs in the lake. What? Do we nickname Keller? Sure, I suppose I'll just call him, probably something like... Oh wait, there's no numbers, so I can't really call him Ratty 2. I'll just call him Ratty. Just for old time's sake. And just to make it easier to pretty much recognize him right off the bat. And whoa, the Pokedex is really weird. Info chirp? Okay. Let's see. So we found 3. Well, I've seen 3 and caught 2. But I want to catch. Oh, a Nidoran. Ah, Wild Nider jumps out. Is that the male or female one? Because it doesn't have the sign. Oh well, let's try to catch it. Okay, chirps to assail, but unable to determine smoothly. That means it failed. Okay, that's perfect. So, I'll just throw another Monster Ball. I'll be doing my training of these guys off-screen. Wonderful, Nider were finally caught. Was recorded and blah 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 blah. Nider, the Needle Pokemon. Power is strong enough to, though it is small, the female's horn is smaller. Be careful. Okay, so that was the female Nidoran? Yeah, that was. I wonder. Okay, I can call this one Queen. That's basically my, the first name that I think of when I see a female Nidoran. So yeah. And of course, there's probably gonna be a rival battle right up. Oh, a Spearow! Ah, Wild Machi jumps out. Machi? Machi! Peck to assail? Oh crud, I forgot about that. The effect is extremely good. Come on. Peck and salad out. Okay. Oh crud. I'm gonna have to Heck crud. Oh boy. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna have to use a wound cure on Queen here real quickly and hope that I can just catch this thing in one ball. Come on, Monster Ball! Crud! It broke out! Ah, I thought you'd caught that, but... Oh, come on, why couldn't you just use... Ah, man. And I lost to a Spearow that I wanted to catch. Omega to be exhausted. What the? Why am I here? And I lost half of my money for some bizarre reason. Let's see, everyone's back to full health. Well then, that was definitely not what I was hoping to happen, but oh well, it happened. I want Ratty to gain some experience anyway, so then I can get some Hyper Fangs in soon enough. Though I do not remember what level he learns Hyper Fang and Pidgey. Oh wait, Wild Bobo. At the very least, the back sprites look exactly the same. Plus, Bobo's glowing now. Well, I suppose I could catch Bobo here. Yeah, I think that's probably low enough. And I only have 2 Monster Balls left. I'll have to catch Spearow or Machi. Wonderful, Bobo, we're finally caught. Bobo Bird. Dislikes fighting, hides in the grass, can catch insects and the like. Nah, I don't want to give him a nickname. Bobo is funny enough. Okay, so apparently I couldn't get any experience off of that thing. I'm probably gonna have to buy another Monster Ball or 2. At the very least, I know who I'm using for the first 2 gyms. This is why I didn't appear here. I didn't heal up at this place. And, oh, I forgot to read that off. It's kind of funny what she says, so let's just do that again. Welcome to our center pet. Here a pet recovered his strength. Okay, even though I already did so. Then let me deposit here. Aha, sorry to have let you waiting so long. My deposited pet, how strong all of you are. Welcome coming on once more. And let's see what she says when I say no. Welcome coming once more. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. So, let's buy ourselves another Monster Ball. Or 2. Yeah, I think 2 more is gonna be perfect, because I think I want to catch myself a Caterpie. Or a Weedle, whichever one is available in the Viridian Forest, and if I get lucky, I'll try to catch a Pikachu. As if any of those 3 even appear in this game, because I do not know what the encounters are in this game, because they might be completely different. I do know that I think you can find Wild Jinx and something else in the wild. I think probably... well, I don't remember what, but I know that you can find Jinx in the wild in this game. At least from what I've read up on it. Nice! Way to hit home! Almost chirps to a sail. You know, it's kind of a shame that I had to scrap the first recording of the first episode. Considering, in that battle, well, for the first rival battle versus Alpha, he used for the majority of the battle chirps. He kept using growl at me the entire battle. Oh, come on. So, I did not take any damage for the most part of that battle. No crud! Okay, I'll have to let Salad get all the experience. Besides, he's pretty much gonna be my main Pokemon for a little while. Okay, after this battle, I'm gonna just heal up. Yeah, and I'm going to go and try to get myself Spearow, or Machi, as it's called. And probably that might be the end of the video. I don't know whether or not I wanted to put in title cards for this LP like I did in Red, Blue, and Green, because that made the editing process a lot longer than I wanted it to be originally. Because at first I thought, okay, I'll just make a single title card and make it universal for all 3 games, and then just change the sprites up a bit. But after that, after a while, it became more and more complex, especially with the episode Gotta Know 'Em All. Oops, I forgot to switch back to salad. And basically escaping smoothly. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch back to salad. Let's see, where are those Machis? No, I don't want a niter. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, especially in that episode I titled Gotta Know 'Em All, which was basically just me reading off the entire Pokedex, basically. That was definitely a real hassle making that title card, because you have no idea how many Pokemon sprites I had to put in there. In fact, even I don't know how many there were in there, and I made the thing. Finally, Machi appeared, and he's a lower level than the first one, but it does not matter. You know, maybe I should put up a Parasite. Actually, no. Parasite would only make this harder, and I don't want it to be more difficult. Okay, maybe I should. Especially if he's going to do that and hit home with that. So let's Leech Seed, dust the seed on the foe Machi. So that'll heal me up a bit while weakening him. I'll just weaken him with Chirps or lower his attack. Foe Machi's attack, it's lowered! And he lowers mine as well, or attempts to, but fails. I'll lower his Hex Strength a bit more with Chirps. That sounds really funny. What's the matter? Can't you even growl? Okay, Monster Ball, let's go. Let's hope he doesn't break out this time, because... Okay, wonderful, Machi, we're finally caught. Why does it say again if it's the first time catching him? Machi, bird pet, is very busy and flies everywhere. No much strength, but it is difficult to deal with when parroting. Doing nickname Machi? I can't call it Super Spear, considering it only has 5 letters to work with. So, I suppose maybe I could call it something along the lines of... Flyby. I think I named a Spearow that in one of the previous LPs, but I don't care, it's something to remember. Plus he will help me out on flying around the region for quite a while. Nope. And of course, another Kellar. Okay, Salad, let's defeat this thing. I want to get up to level 14, or 13 actually, before facing off against the first gym at the very least. So, I'm hoping to be able to do that before finishing up the Viridian Forest, or Evergreen Forest, whatever it's called in this game. I might just refer to them by their English names from the official translations, because it might be just a bit too hard just to remember that, considering I've known them to be Viridian City and so on for oh so long. And usually whenever I train off screen, I usually just push the fast forward button. Oh, don't! Just so then it saves on time as far as training goes. Speaking of which, I still have to make those bonus videos for the red, blue, and green LPs. Of me battling the Elite Four a second time. Well, I think I'll do that probably after I finished leveling up for this battle that we're going to do probably in the next episode. I know it's taking me quite a while just to level up on screen, but I don't think my recording program I show you, that's the name of it, but you probably know that if you've watched through any of my first 3 Pokemon LPs. Considering I mentioned it in the credits, that I used both the demo version of I Show You, and now I have the full version. But yeah, I don't think that it can record at going such a fast speed, because I think it goes above 40 frames per second when I do this. But only one way to find out, considering last time I tried to record this going in turbo, it looked like a slideshow. But I'll try anyway. This is what it looks like when I try to train. But yeah, at least off screen I do this. And the sound sounds very weird when doing so, actually. Hey, a male Nidoran! And it's also called Nider. Okay, I think I'll try to catch this as well, considering I think... Whoa, crud! Okay, so... only 2 Monster Balls left. I'm definitely catching this, so then I can have 2 Poison types. Well, technically 3 if you count Salad. And since the name that I usually give male Nidorans, Nider, the needle pet. The ears become large when hearing sound far away. Poisonous needle is exploded when getting angry and move like flying. That made no sense whatsoever. And as in the other LPs, I'm calling my male Nidorans King. Nope. That does not do anything. P1 and P2 does not do a darn thing. So let's see. Now I have a full team. And I have 2 birds. I don't even need Bobo, really, if I have Flyby with me. But yeah, I can't wait to see how that turboing part looked in the editing process, which is basically me just recording over this video that you're watching. Because when I record these, I record them as hour-long videos while making a short pause in between the 2 episodes. And so then I put the video back into I Show You and record the already recorded video to make a shorter video, which also saves up on file size. And let's switch him over so he can get some level ups and hopefully be able to deal with Shadow, at least Alpha Shadow. It's kind of weird how Charmander is called Shadow in this. At the very least, Torto made sense, considering it's gaze. I think that might be probably Sand Attack, maybe? Well, I'll have to find that out later on. Wagtail. I think it might be Sand Attack, because I think it had Sand Attack in the official release of this game. I'm gonna have to swap out to Flyby. King, do well, come back! Go! That's a funny little transition there. Oh boy. So, let's heck to assail. And so they both get the experience. 12 experience value. So yeah, I think just to be on the safe side, yes, 53 minutes Handbook 6. Would you overwrite the previous recode? What? Wait, what? Are you to report the record? Would you overwrite the previous recode? Oh man, they do that in this. Oh man, I'm glad that they didn't do that in the Omega record seriously on the report. That's something that's going to be introduced in Gold and Silver, actually, that I didn't think was going to be in this, but oh well, it's in this, so yeah. You know what? I'm just going to test it out one more time. Zoom! And whenever I go to the Pokemon Center, I just do this. And yeah, that's what I usually do on off-screen, so I just wanted to show you guys that on-screen. Whee! It's kind of hard to control sometimes, though, because you're going so fast, and there's very little controlling it. Hey! Two Nidorans battling it out. And they're both at the same level, so that ought to be good. Right, that one's more defensive, but I'm more offensive, so it should be more evened out, even at this low of a level. But whatever, I'll be doing the rest of these battles off-screen. At least until I'm at a more respectable level. And also, probably right before this battle's over, I'm going to try out Gaze. Maybe it might be Glare, actually. Who knows? That could be kind of funny if King had Glare right from the get-go. But I kinda doubt that. Considering Glare is an instant paralyzed move that you normally see on an Arbok. Nice. Okay, and let's try Gaze. Oh, that's Leer! Why did I think it was Glare? I completely forgot about Leer, probably because I never use it. But that reminded me of what it was. And no level up. Jeez, what's it gonna take for him to level up? Oh, 2 experience! Oh man, that was just too silly. Get it? Too silly? I'm gonna swap him out since he's a little low on health, and I don't want to head back to the Pokemon Center yet. Or the Pet Center, technically. And even now, level disadvantage, Flyby should be able to hold his own against— oh jeez, not when he hits home. And when I'm slower than him. Oh jeez, why do you keep on hitting home? Crud. This is not going the way I was hoping for. Oh wait, why did I go for Queen who's at level 2? Oh well. Oh dude, I forgot to change the order of moves. Eh boy, this is not going all too well. So, let's see. That barely did anything. Okay, well it did less than half of my total HP. And he's just wagging his tail, jeez. At the very least, Queen got some good experience. Same for Flyby. And not enough to level up. Let's see. How much does Queen need? 32. And how much for you, Flyby? Jeez, you're at 2 HP? 9. Okay, one last trip to Pokemon Center. I'm just gonna call that by habit, I suppose. But yeah, the first 2 episodes of Red, Blue, and Green also took place between here and there, and here in that route that I was just in. So I guess it's no surprise that I I took 2 episodes just to train up my team, but by episode 3, I will have finished my training in that route. So then we can actually take on that optional boss. So I suppose I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Pocket Monsters Green. See you then!